Fresh air, longer days, a chance to reset. This season, let therapy be part of your spring cleaning. Clearing mental clutter, shaking off stuckness, and building something better. Grow Therapy helps you get there. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 15th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the U.S., offering both virtual and in-person sessions, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get started in as little as 2 days. And if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance at no cost. There are no subscriptions, no long-term commitments. You just pay per session. Grow helps you find therapy on your time. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Grow accepts over 100 insurance plans, including Medicaid in some states. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0 depending on their plan. Visit growtherapy.com/booknow to get started. That's growtherapy.com/booknow. growtherapy.com/booknow. Availability and coverage vary by state and insurance plan.
The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Instagram stories for Saturday, May 29th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Apologies for no show yesterday, but I want to talk about something specific that Instagram just added, which has to do with their shopping experience. They've added something called Drops, which will highlight the latest product launches from brands that you've engaged with or may be interested in at the top of the shopping tab in the app. I personally never push the shopping tab in the app, and I always forget that there are tons of things there that I could potentially be interested in, but I'm just not really into shopping on Instagram myself. However, here's how Instagram explains this feature. Quote, brands that want to be at the center of culture, community, and commerce are choosing to launch products on Instagram. In September 2019, Instagram made this easier for brands and their fans by offering product reminders where people can sign up to receive a notification when an item is available for purchase. So the concept there was people would sign up for the reminders and then get notified when the product was available. Drops, which is the new feature, will collect all of these notifications into one place and provide updates on new related product launches that are along similar lines for what you're interested in. This is an important way to build hype and to start stimulating conversation around your particular product before it comes out, as it comes out within the app, and making a direct connection with your buyers. If you have a product and you want it to qualify for a Drops listing, you use the Commerce Manager in order to add it as a product, which you're going to set up with the product launch feature. Then you can use product launch stickers, reminders in posts, stories, and reels, maximize awareness around your coming launch, and be eligible to be featured on people's Drops page. Adds another element to how you're going to let them know that your product exists. Definitely worth investigating. Currently only available to users in the US, but I think you absolutely should investigate it if you're someone who's selling products on Instagram. Okay, now on to what we normally do on Saturdays, which is Q&A. I got a question. Do you know of any tools for identifying fake followers / bots on your account? Really great question. To my knowledge, there are tools that claim to do this, but most of them either steal your account information or are flagged from Instagram. So if you find an app that claims to do this, don't sign up for it. I do not recommend doing that. There used to be tools that would analyze your account or someone else's account and gauge what percentage of the followers you had or whoever's name you inputted were fake, which was a really interesting concept. I haven't seen any of those tools still be available, though. I spent a little while checking today, and I cannot find any of those tools that I used to use to measure how much of someone's following was fake. So, easiest answer, no. There are no tools to help identify fake followers or bots on your account. Some people have bought followers in the past and maybe they want to remove them now. That is a very challenging process. You really have to do it one by one. I'm not aware of any other way to do that apart from doing them manually. Okay, that's it for today's show. Come back on Monday for Mosseri Monday. Adam Mosseri didn't do a Q&A today on Friday like he normally does, but he did one last Monday, which means he's probably off on just a weird schedule. So we'll be talking about some of those answers that he shared, as well as talking about some of his thoughts on hiding likes on Instagram. So come back on Monday for that. Thanks so much for listening. And if you have a minute, please leave me a review on Amazon.com.